how do we overcome our resistance to social service? Well, some of us are service junkies. We're just ready to help anybody at any time with anything whatsoever, practically. Of course, this can be carried to extremes, but some people really have got it. And I think at our best, we do engage in social service in a wholehearted and freewheeling way. We really are ready to help anybody with any kind of problem if we can. But so often, we prefer to serve in certain ways. We like to serve certain kinds of people with certain kinds of interests that resonate with ourselves in ways that are gratifying, people that we can feel the satisfaction of helping with our strengths. But our love is preferential. And it's not based on that universal love in the brotherhood of man, the siblinghood of humankind, that love for each person as a brother or sister, a child of God. We've got resistance because there are certain people or certain types of people that sort of grate against the grain in some way or other. And that's where the resistance comes from. So how to break through that? And those of you who have none of it or almost none, please help the rest of us with this. But I've got a couple of thoughts here. First of all, we refresh ourselves with the discovery or rediscovery of the most radical core of what it really means to be a human being. At that most radical core, we are what I call each an indwelt personality. Indwelt means our Father in heaven has sent a fragment of his spirit to be him in us. He is in us. And we are each unique personalities. The concept of personality is different in psychology and philosophy and so on. I'm using a concept that I have found in Nikolai Berdyaev. The idea that personality is unique and mysterious and constant through change. When the grandmother grabs on the cheek of the grandchild who's just growing, hasn't seen her in a couple of years, she says, "My, how you've grown." She's observing change, but when she says "you," she's recognizing that personality who is constant through those changes, the one she can recognize. And I believe that unique, mysterious, constant through change personality is a gift of God, comes straight from paradise to us. And when we realize the wonder of what it means to be, in that sense, a masterpiece of the Creator's art, in the core of who we are, then we can motivate our social service in the thought that in this service, we are serving our Father in the persons of those whom he indwells by his Spirit. And that makes everything new. And then on that basis, we can go on to learn to love the whole person, to recognize our resistance honestly when it's the wrong this or that, the kind of person or the individuals that we've got problems with. And then we can go forward to reveal our Paradise Father, the wonderful God of heaven, the awesome Creator, the intimate and personal friend, and reveal God's love and mercy, verbally, non-verbally, to the person or group we are privileged to be with.